All right, come on. All right. YouTube is up. Excellent. How about Twitch? Yes. All right, we are live there. Sound is off this time. Okay, good morning, good morning. We have a lot of work to do. And as you can see from the building in front of me, we have a shell to finish. Yeah, these are definitely confirmed. Okay. Okay. YouTube and Twitch are definitely going strong. Let's get Dev Studio up. As you can see on the right, Dev Studio actually has the last building we want to build up. So that is our end goal. But the slideshow is showing it the rest from 9 through 15. Because we have a total of 16 buildings to build. And the current one, which is this, oh, that's loud. Why is my desktop audio so loud? Let's turn that down some. Yeah, we want to make sure we have the outer shells of buildings ready to go. I'm going to keep doing that. And I'm not going to be able to see the mic, am I? Oh, I can do that maybe. So we need to build the other side, the back, and the roof of this building, which is number 10, actually. So this is building number 10 of 16. We need to get rid of this. I did not realize that was so super loud. Wow. Sorry about that noise. Alright, let's tone that down quite a bit. I did not know that was so loud. Sorry about that. Okay, let's try that again. Hello, hello. Welcome to Building the World of Dream Angel in Minecraft. We're building the comic book world of the main character, Dream Angel, which would be me. Yeah, I know. A little egotistical. It's fine. We're going to be working some more on what is called Shopping Street in our too far here, in our 3D library, which is in Dev Studio. Now, for those that don't know, Dev Studio is in fact a 3D program. No, I do not use AI. I probably could, but I don't. I have nothing against it. I just don't use it. That's simple. So yes, these comic books are 3D rendered, but I don't use AI. Instead, let's see if I can, there we go. We want the bottom floor windows visible here. Okay, now this is going to be a challenge. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, I need to be able to see bottom floor effectively. Okay. So what we want to do, and this looks nothing like the other side, which is going to be a trick. So we want to go for 2, 3, a bunch of glass. Just take the glass all the way across, I think, at this point. We want to go like that. Just do 3 there, and we'll fill in with glass. Did I make the music too quiet? Ugh. Desktop audio is still super loud. I can barely hear the music, so yeah. I'm trying to make sound adjustments here if I can. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do... Well, there goes the music. Let's go for like... Um, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Basically 5 windows down there according to our render. So we want... wide, narrow, super wide. Let's do 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we do 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, 14, 11, 10. We'll do that. Okay. Do 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3. And then we have our super wide. No. 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. Yep, 5 windows. Okay. So, all here is gonna be, let's see if we can make this look good. But we need to make sure we keep our height the way we want it. I need to change maps, don't I? Well, we'll fix that in a couple minutes here, I think. Okay. Finish this going this way. And just keep on going along here. We should bump into that front wall shortly. And bam, we have our front wall. Now the tricky part. We want this to come across. I go this way with it. Sure. Meet up. Come on. And bam, we have it set up. Okay. We want our framework, so to speak, here. Minecraft, knock it off. Let us with the creepy cave noises. There's no caves here. This is not a cave. Wow. Two, three. Should be correct. We're continuing that along. That. And poof. We're off to the races here. Thank you, William Tell, for having good timing. Okay. These upper windows are definitely consistent. So get them in pretty easily. Yeah, confirm. I know, this building is big, Minecraft, sure. What is he doing? Nope, not 4. Not 3. Go, and boom. Yeah. It's a long building, we know. It's also rectangular, so that does help. If you look at the slideshow that goes through all this, you'll notice that it has like a gray roof. We'll get to that in a little bit here. We've got this correct. We do. Bam. I think we could take this all the way to the top. But these lower windows, no, I'm not taking them all the way out. Alright, we want to go up over 3. Okay, our window there. Up 3. Bam. Oh, this is so much faster than doing it by hand. Oops. Almost messed that up. Yeah, thank you, William Overture, for having really good timing. I always have loved Lone Ranger. Good series. And there we go. We have our lower floor windows ready to go. Now the upper floor windows, those are going to be more tricky. How did I do these front ones? I did them just yesterday too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. 5, 3. It's 5, 3. Yeah, 5. So we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Keep this going. This will just help determine how many windows we have. Let's see if we're close to the right number when we get done. 75. That would be 4. Okay. Well, the rear is going to be trickier. Okay, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got even 12 windows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, What? You know what? No, I'm not going to fight it. We're going to go with 12, even though the model only has 8. Model has 8, yes, but we're going with 12. One, 2, 3. Alright. That back wall is going to be a challenge. Alright. This will just give us our windows. Much easier to deal with things. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to be a trick, isn't it? Oh. Well, maybe not. Okay. I'll take that. At least that was even division among the windows. There we go. Oops, I missed one. Okay. Yeah, that's an easy fix. And we just finish the window. Okay. Well, that gets us 2 sides on the front. Actually, this right here needs to be solid. There we go. As you can see on the back there, there is a solid wall at the roof. That's bet that works. Now to figure out the back wall. That's going to be a challenge and a half. Take a closer look here. I do have a render on my screen. I can see. It's part of the slideshow, so don't fret too much. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, let's see here. I'm seeing 4 windows and a mural or advertisement. Well, okay. We want 1, 2, 3. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3 windows. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we fill that in the rest of the way. Wow, that actually worked. I could put like a painting there or something. And the upper floors, those are going to be challenging. But having our height already predetermined, as long as this all matches properly, it looks like it is, means we can quickly get these windows settled in and not have any issue sorting things out. Okay. This up there. I do encourage people to build along if anybody's watching. I know I'm using these tools, but if you're trying to build along in survival, well, you can just pause the VOD and catch up. I do admit the scale of these buildings has gotten very big. Okay. Bottom floor done. Here. Who knows this that? One above where the mural would be. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I divided that wrong. You know what? No else fails. Fix it. Yeah, it's going to end up even. What if I do this? Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. We're going to be filling in the glass soon enough. I have a feeling this is like a hotel or something. Resort, something like that. This goes for 2 floors. Yeah, because that top floor only has 3 windows. So. A little further. Okay, that definitely did some good work. Yeah, once we're done getting these window frames in place, all we'll have left to do is put in the windows themselves, the glass, that is. I'm going to say 3 there. Do like 3 there. Alright. Okay. We have our window frames in place. Let's get our glass ready for being added. Or ready to be added, I should say. If anybody has ideas on how to make these buildings smaller, well, I'm open. I'm definitely having issues with scale here. We're just going to get this glass in an L shape so that we can use our tools to fill the rest in. It just maintains our window frames. Once we get all these windows in and filled in and all that, we're going to start the next building, I think. We'll have to, well, once we get the windows in, we'll get the roof in place too. I think I have an idea for the roof. Oh, right, the overhanging things here. That is super loud. Hold on a minute. Why is desktop audio so loud? Compared to everything else, it's super loud. Okay, that might help. Okay. Want these little canopy thingies in place. And we may end up copy pasting these buildings elsewhere eventually. I want them to look good when they're done. uh, okay, all those bottom windows. Uh, okay, all these windows have these little canopy things. Right there. There. Let's get the last of these in place. Okay, now we'll want to put like a painting there or something. These windows look ready. Start a fly around the building. Nope. This glass ready to go. All we have to do is a lot of selecting and a lot of filling. Again, if you're following along in survival, just pause the VOD and fill all these windows in. I know it's possible to do buildings like this with help from a happy ghast or a lot of scaffolding. Alright. All these windows are ready for the glass we're going to put in. That one. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're making good progress here. Fill in all these windows. We fill in that roof, and we'll have another building shell ready for decorating later. That'll be number 10 on our list of buildings. And then we want to move on to 11. I believe is across the street. Don't quote me on that just yet. You'll see it in the slide. I rendered all the way to building 15. I ran out of time this morning to do 16. But I managed to get the second render I needed for building 15. Okay. Definitely making really great progress here, though. This have. You'll see soon why we're doing this little L shape with glass. I think we've got this building pretty well settled. I think I'll get this particular building ready for interior decorating. Probably today, I would say. We definitely have to do some hand placing before we do the filling. You gotta admit, this area is looking really nice. And some of these buildings have definitely challenged my building ability, because I'm obviously building from reference. Is that our tough line here? This clearly goes all the way around, but not that far. Definitely separates the bottom floor from the upper floors. There we go. Okay. Back windows are ready. We're just working on these side windows. The bottom floor windows. Nope, these need to be fixed. Alright. There we go. Okay. Or the front. These need to be finished. These bottom windows done. Really nice. Okay. Bottom floor ready. Start working on these upper. Enough of these windows are different sizes and shapes. Using copy paste wouldn't work too well. And I don't trust it not to mess with my window frames, so yeah. Okay. Much better than it did before. Getting all these windows ready to go. Very much loving how this is turning out. Once we get these windows and the roof in place, we'll move on to the next building. And leave it as an empty shell for the time being. Now, why did I want to do that? Well, there's a new drop coming out, and I want to wait for some of the new goodies that are coming before I actually do these interiors. Things like the shelf and the copper golem, I think will add more charm to these builds. So I'm holding off. I'm just building shells right now. And making interiors come later. Figuring, well, with all the new fun toys that are coming around, why not wait until they're actually released and have some fun with them? I admit to not being much of a redstoner, but I know the shelf has redstone capability, so do the golems. So what if we did our bank vault with a copper golem combination lock? That would be unusual. Now we've got most of the bank already decorated over that way. But I thought, why not have some fun later to finish it off? Now I could do a regular combination lock with levers and stuff. Where's the fun in that? Now we're going to wait and have our fun when the new drop comes around. Alright, almost done with these windows. I'm going to just fill in these windows, fill in the roof, and move on to the next building. End goal is to get to building 16, which is the one shown in Dad's video. The ones before it are in the slideshow in the upper left corner. So yes, this is a quite ambitious project, I admit. And while these buildings are not story relevant right now, they have the potential to be story relevant because they are in Dad's video, which is what I use to render the comic books, links to which you'll find in the bottom right corner. Yes, small shameless plug there, but you'll see just what kind of things we do with these 3D models. So yeah, if you're really curious or just interested in comic books in general, you'll find some fun books there. The Tech Warrior series is sci-fi, and the Dream Angel series, of which I am the leading lady right now, well, I am the leading lady, I should say, is kind of a fantasy superhero type. And fun fact, if you go to Patreon, you'll find different tiers of support, and you'll be able to find, if you pick the right tier of support, I think which one it is off the top of my head right now, I've even been making skins of the Dream Angel characters, which will be available to Patreon supporters. Okay, got that row of windows ready. On to the last batch. So if you're interested in comic book character Minecraft skins, yeah, I've started making a set of those for the Dream Angel series. Alright, just finished getting these windows in place. Maybe we can get these windows all the way in place. Perfect. Okay, grab this. We need to be able to grab glass and start selecting. So we can just go poof, window. Alright, poof, window. We're just going to work our way around, going poof, window. Okay, and poof, window. Poof. We have window. Alright, for the next, let's do all of these topmost ones, just get them out of my hair. Look at that, 48 blocks of glass instantly. That's so much better. I may change that to glass panes another day, but for now, glass blocks will serve me well. And boom. Let's just finish getting these uppermost set of floors in place. Boom. So much easier to do it this way. I've done builds like this manually placing everything. And yeah, it drives me crazy. Alright, that gets the uppermost floors ready to all settled. Alright, start our way around on this next floor. Yeah, if you enjoy like a magical girl superhero, you'll find that in Dream Angel. Okay. So this is looking really good. We're gonna finish these windows off pretty fast. Oops. Do loops around the building for each floor, I guess. Oh, come on. Stop that. All these windows get filled in. Do our roof. Come on. Lag switching tools on me, game. This is coming along so quickly. We can do further detailing later. Right now we just want this outer facade ready to go. Basically done. And when we come back to do interiors, we can add further detailing and maybe fix the walls to not be so monotonous or anything and stuff like that. Alright. Going so quickly. Really great. I'm almost suspicious that some of these buildings might be apartments. That's just a suspicion on my part, I think. Time. Let's just get these. What did you do to me, game? Messing up my selections. And no why or how it does that. Okay, moving right along and down to the next floor. Whoops, I forgot the. Darn it. Missed one. Yeah. Let's just keep moving this right along. Nice and smooth doing this. Boom. Who knows how many streams this would have taken if I'd done all this by hand. I only work 2 hours at a time on stream here. And yeah, this would take a lot longer without these tools. I am super glad they made these available in the marketplace. I don't remember how much it was, but it was worth every penny to make this so much faster. These 16 buildings probably would have taken a lot longer without these tools. Now, the interiors are something I really can't use the tools for. So, having being able to just mass produce the buildings using the tools and then do interiors later just speeds things along so much more. I was doing building interior. I think if I can do interiors all in one fell swoop, it'll be that much faster and more fun to watch, honestly. Why did you do that, game? Come on. Make the selection properly, please. Oh, this is turning out so much better than I'd hoped. You'd expect to see the building taking shape, too. Then with this side. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use it back, which will be the last, side. Come on. This is why we did the little L shape. You can select the 2 diagonal corners and just poof, window. Yes, I love these tools. so much faster. Alright, next floor down. Almost bottom floor. Awesome. Got a lot of windows to fill, so let's get this party started. I could have just placed 2 blocks in the diagonal corners, but too late now. They say hindsight's 20/20, right? Alright. Oh, this is coming along so well. And so quickly. Yeah, I know, it's a lot of repetition at this point. But just you wait. We'll get to doing more buildings soon. Hopefully before the end of this stream. We'll start planning out the next one very soon. Yeah, we've only got the bottom floor left after we finish these windows. And then we've got to do the roof. So once we get the roof on this one, we're moving on to the next. Come on, stop switching tools on the game. Alright. Look at this, we're putting in 16 blocks at a time. One swift motion, that's pretty awesome. A lot of the windows at the bottom floor are very big and take very little time to put in. Oh, come on. Stop that. Okay. Come on. Don't be stubborn, game. Alright. Almost there. Whoops. Darn it. You know what? I'm just going to do that. Grab that. That. Whoa. There we go. Almost done with the second floor. Much better. On to our bottom floor. We're going to just take these big old windows and fill them all in. Oh, so cool. More than 100 blocks in one fell swoop. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, now we're just getting the basics of the building in place. Basically 4 walls, any windows, and a roof. We're saving detailing and interior for later. Okay, come on, get this going. Oh, we are already done with this first side. And it's going to go much faster with these bigger windows. Unfortunately, the height of the neighboring buildings has tended to dictate the size of the next building in line. Alright. I've done like boutiques and boutique restaurants in this area. If you're wondering, there's a YouTube playlist. With VODs from these streams and previous videos recorded. Yeah, filling in more than 100 blocks at a time for each of these windows is not bad. Oh, yeah, that is super awesome right there. We are about to finish off windows. Wow, we just have another window done. Super quick. Super quick. Yeah. We're on the final windows here. Some things we have to do by hand, other things not so much. That was the last window. We are moving on to the roof. We need to figure out what we're going to build it out of. I'm actually leaning towards top. It has a little more green than the model. We'll use it anyway, I think. If I use slabs, that prevents anything from spawning. Oops. Let's see if we can get away with doing a big old selection here. Now that we've got that in place. If I'm lucky, let's do it. You did it! Ha! Easiest roof ever. Alright, rinse, slather, repeat. Have basically the outer shell of our building complete. Boom. We have roof. Oh, that is 10 buildings in this area. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh, I can't believe how pretty this area is turning out. Ignoring City Hall here, it still needs some work. Look at how beautiful this area has turned out. And I will say, some of these buildings have been a bigger pain in the butt than others. And I am just talking over my flying noises. I'm going to stop that. Okay, we have that building ready to go. We have that building ready to go. We did some of the interior, and I'm flying again. We did some of the interior for this building. We have a lovely bank, and I just love this floor. I love that floor. The swirling tuff and the quartz just works so well together. I love it. Tuff and quartz work so well together. I love it. But we still have those upper floors to deal with. And this thing ended up being crazy tall. Because the building next door is crazy tall. Because the building next door is crazy tall. So, yeah. We've had a lot of crazy tall buildings to build. Sorry about that. My nose hates me today. What can I say? Stupid allergies. We need rain badly. Not in this world, no. In this world, it would just cause a ton of lag. But this area just turns out so gorgeous. Look at how beautiful this area is. And these buildings, these last 3 buildings, well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 buildings, they're not even fully complete. That one still has more decorating to go. That one needs to be decorated. That one needs to be decorated. That one definitely needs to be decorated. But you can definitely see that the areas really come together. So, I'm very, very proud of how this has turned out. Now, what I'm going to do now is, since we don't have much time left in this stream, I'm going to fill in some of this road. Why? Well, 1, it needs it. And 2, it helps fill out the area nicely, I think. So, let's fill in some road. How beautiful is this area? It really looks nice. I plan to take those trees down there. You can barely see them in the distance. And bring them down all the way over here. And really help liven the area. Because this road is boring right now. The idea is that it's going to be detailed all in one swoop. With less trouble. I'm really, really thinking this world is just so good. I love it. Now, what I'm going to do is fill in the grid. This is an obsidian grid that I put in. Help guide sizing of things. So, yes, I'm going to texture the road and detail it and all that good stuff. But right now, back in. Right now, we're just getting the basics in place. There, we have road. Alright. This all the way down past our building. There's definitely going to be more buildings in the area, more story relevant buildings to be built. But right now, we're going to do this. Oh man, I'm so happy with this area. Alright, alright. I know that was loud. Oh, why the game sounds are so loud. Maybe it's something in the settings. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're going to do some map swapping here in a minute or two. Let's just grab this. Walk it all the way back down where we last ended our road. And if you've been watching this series, you know that normally the road is cobbled deep slate. The brick road is special for this area. So, yeah. We're going to be transitioning back to that soon. I just love how this world has turned out. It was just a peaceful building session. Timing of the music, you gotta love it. Sorry to the folks on Twitch, but Twitch just, they have a bot that reports the music, and I could not convince them to find a way to fix it. I'm just gonna let the music be claimed, even though it's false, because I don't want to continue giving up personal information to this bot. I'm doing nothing wrong. Music is legal, the bot is not. Alright, and there. We have our road in place. Oh, that looks so nice. Okay. Actually, take this straight down the line here. Ah. We need to fill in more terraforming. Got it. Okay. Well, that's okay. Copy paste some terrain in place. Don't have to worry about it. Oh, darn it. There we go. Why do you keep doing that? go, and a little further on here. Boom. Definitely welcome suggestions, ideas, thoughts. Just keep it polite. Keep it polite, keep it constructive. That's not too much to ask, I think. I'll be the first to say, I'm an amateur. I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm just winging it. This is my journey of learning. If you want to help in it, by all means. I welcome the help and ideas and everything else. I mean, this 10 by 10 obsidian grid is just so helpful. The grid of obsidian with glowstone on the corners. It has helped so much. Okay, I think that helps fill things in, at least for a little while. This is turning out so nice. Oh jeez. Oh, darn it. I was hoping my noise outside wouldn't start till after 9. I hope the mic isn't picking that up. If it is, I am sorry. There's definitely construction going on outside, whether I like it or not. I'll just fill this in the hard way. Oh, bother. What now? Go away. There. Okay, sorry about that. Minor interruption. One thing, it's 3 others, it seems. But okay. We have our road. Oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. Okay. We have 10 buildings built in this area. Oh my goodness. Ignoring City Hall and the parking garage back there. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Moving on to our next building. Looks like it's across the street and a little bit more brown, I would say. So we need to swap out our blocks. There's that. Maybe tough. I'm gonna get that out of my way. Definitely gonna, well, I don't know if we're gonna need the sidewalk stuff, but we are gonna need, you know what? Let's play with mud. Mud and packed mud so far. We'll do that glass for now. There's definitely glass in this thing. Okay. But we'll just keep going with that. Oh man, the filters I have on my mic are really good. I'm happy to acknowledge that. Okay. So, next building in line is across the street from the one we just finished, which makes it roughly the same size, I would say. We want to go from here. That is 3775. Right across the street. Uh-oh. Well. Oh, pardon me. There's 3775. So directly across the street. Be like so. Alright. Well. It looks like, oh, it's curved. Oh, darn 'em. Okay. We have to fix our corners. Okay. Do that. Okay. And then we start our way back this way. Oh, we're going to have some terraforming to do. Makes this so. Okay, we're going to do that. So we can go like so. Okay. Now, our front facade definitely has glass going around the corner. Ooh. Let's see. Looks like a dark gray. You know what? I wonder if netherite would look good there. The second floor in the corners. That is definitely 3 floors. Maybe we can get away with making this one shorter. Let me see. Yeah, it's shorter than its neighbor, so that's a start. Maybe we can start scaling these things down a little. Oof. Its neighbor goes all the way up to 122. Yeah, we want to take this one a little shorter, I think. Let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7 high, I think. It's reasonable. And should give us room for decorating, I would say. And just because I think I can, ooh, not quite black, but definitely a very dark gray. Of course, anyone following along in survival would not be able to use that. Let's put these out of my way for the minute. I know there is a mud brick wall. I wish it was a packed mud wall, but beggars can't be choosers here. Yes. Okay. I can accept that for the height. Let's try 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I should probably do this at 3. Yes, I know. Survival-wise, that's very expensive. But that also gives me room for a floor and ceiling. And if I need it, redstone blocks in the middle. So, doing this at 3 is not a bad plan. It's an interesting placing noise. I've never actually heard a netherite block placed. Because, well, I don't have any in my survival world. Now let's just... Okay. So, do this on the other corner too. 1, 2, 3. That. So far, haven't needed that. Just go all the way across like that. Okay. That is a very large window, but that is what we're working with. Okay, so if we do that. Oh. I should... Oh, that's going to be tricky. Because this goes out like so and meets up. We've got a gap. Now I'm going to do plaster. That. Go. Oh. And then the upper floors just keep this shape like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. Swing that. That. And then we want to bring up our mud. I'm so glad they added mud bricks. But it's just the right color in some cases. Like that. Oh, that looks so much better. Looks pretty good. I wish we had a packed mud wall, but can't be helped. Yeah, I can see the netherite is going to be a very major thing. Grab that. that and see if we can't make at least our front wall before we have to end the stream for the week. This particular stream. See, tomorrow, we're not going to be in this world. We're going to be doing more tools. Yeah, Tim the Toolman Taylor will probably be proud of this particular world. Is, well, I kind of do get some power tools in that one. There's some debate whether or not I should go to the Nether and see what I can find there, or just keep digging for ores and see what I can find in the cave I found last week. I don't know. I may put up a poll and let people vote on it for tomorrow. But the poll would end up being on YouTube, of course. So let's see here. But we'll see how things go. Personally, I don't like the Nether at all. I'm scared to death of it, and I've got a very good streak of not dying going on. So I'm scared to death of losing that not dying streak and anything I might find in the Nether. I don't like the Nether at all. But then, who does like the Nether, honestly? There. Alright. Got that corner in place. This doesn't cross that. Oh, this is sticking out pretty good. I'm just gonna fill this in real quick. Okay. So, yeah, these bottom corners are curved. Oof. There we go. That. I may just continue going caving tomorrow. I don't know. I've got good armor. I've got obsidian armor in that world. I'm not sure what I want to do, though. Okay. So if I do this, there's the packed mud. If I do this 3, okay, the packed mud just, no, not liking it. Do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's shorter than its neighbor, as it should be. 1, 2, 3. Do another tough roof and grab iron bars. If I've done this right, should be our 3rd floor right there. It probably will have to be a tough block, at least on the edges. Then maybe I can do a slab inside here. That the iron bars on top, like that. Looking good. Alright. Okay, I think we've got our rough look here. Let's see if we can fix up some of this. That's our height. That's our width. We want that. That. And give us our baseline there. Why did you not? Why do you not select properly sometimes? Correct, correct. And there we go. Yeah, I'm not really liking the pack in this case. I'm going to scratch it. Okay. We want this wall to come up this way. Okay. Gonna get this front wall in on my arm. Not that I have a feeling. There. That'll help us get things put in the way we want them. Glass there. Glass there. Our tools again. Grab glass. Glass there. All the way over here. Glass there. Oh, my voice is starting to crack. Boom. I think we have, yeah. Looking for here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I know the netherite's a bit of a flex if you're playing in survival, but man, if it doesn't look good and creative, it'll provide just the color I need. for this building. Alright, come on. Okay. Oh man. Genuinely appreciate just how good. Ow. Okay. We're almost done with this front, since I'm not ending stream yet. What is going on with YouTube? Okay. What is going on with YouTube? Okay, I think we've got the front of the building pretty settled. Okay. Yeah, I think we've got the front of the building pretty nicely settled. I mean, I can easily put in the top here. Certainly will make the roof look nice, I think. Put in our iron bars just to represent, and bam. We have the front of the next building in line. Okay. And yeah, Eau de Joy is just perfect for it. So, with this building behind me in place, ready for its interior, we've started the next one in line, preparing it for its interior. I hope you'll join me for more of this. If you've enjoyed what you've been seeing, please leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, be sure to follow on Twitch especially. Until next time, bye for now.